Hey, welcome back to Musicians on the Record with David Ward. We're at the 2018 NAMM Show, and we are with Jordan at Fodera Guitars. Jordan, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us who you are and what you do for the company, please.
So I work for Fodera Guitars. We've been around since 1985. We're actually celebrating our 35th anniversary this year. Sorry, since 1983, I should say. Celebrating our 35th anniversary. I help with media marketing, photography, anything visual for Fodera I'm a part of here. And started actually learning on the bass on a Fodera. My teacher actually had a Fodera in her very early 80s one, and that's kind of how I came to know the brand. When I was in college, I ended up doing a film on them, and one thing led to another, so it's kind of a full circle experience for me.
These are beautiful instruments, Jordan. Tell us a little bit about this.
Right over here is our 35th anniversary Monarch. It's kind of a celebration of old and new Fodera. So the old, it really has to do with the tone woods. Mahogany, quilted maple top, 3-piece maple neck on the back, and a Pau Ferro fingerboard. Our founder, Vinny Fodera, he was very fond of this wood combination. It's a very even balance, not too warm, not too bright, but kind of has a little bit of everything going on. So back in the day, they used an oil finish. And while oil gives a really rich color, it doesn't hold up well to bangs and dings and all that kind of stuff. So we threw our acrylic satin finish on here, which is something we've now become known for, but threw a little bit of a tint in it. So it kind of gives that oil look that you want after an instrument that's been played for 10 plus years. So the new has to really do with the electronics package. Over here we have our proprietary Fodera Duncan dual coil that we've made with Seymour Duncan. We've had a long-standing relationship with them. And these were designed between Joey Lauricella, our co-founder, and Kevin Beller over there, and they're a true dual coil. There's literally 2 jazz bass pickups in there. When you throw it on single coil mode, the outer coil's engaged. It's essentially a 70s jazz bass. So you get super flexible. Our Fodera Pope preamp is something we've become very known for. Super transparent, very flexible sounding preamp. 3-band control, as well as a mid switch to engage high and low mids. And you can change the EQ centers in the back. So bottom line is whatever you need it to do, it'll do. Our custom bridge made for us by Hipshot. This is milled out of a solid piece of brass. So it's just an incredible sounding bass. Also our older style, larger headstock, Victor Wooten, who's a family member to us, we can say. This is something you'll see on his early Foderas, as well as the large wooden butterfly. So yeah, so we're really happy with how this came up. We're doing 35 instruments, all available through our dealer network, and they're incredible. Really happy with how they turned out.
It's just a gorgeous instrument. This is for also beginners to advanced players?
You know what? We like to say that Fodera's for everyone. While the price point on these is a little bit higher than what you would see in the market, there's a lot of love and attention that goes into them. They're completely handmade in Brooklyn, using obviously proprietary parts, the finest wood we can get. And so you know what? Whether you're a beginner, whether you're a hobbyist or a touring pro, doesn't matter. These instruments are meant to be played. So yeah, we hope that people will grab onto them, and yeah.
It's just gorgeous. And Victor Wooten plays one of these, or
yeah,
he has his...
Wooten's one of our long-standing artists. He's known for his yin yang, which actually we have over there, part of our standard lineup. And but Victor has a ton of Foderas, and a lot of the early ones, in particular his, I believe it was 85 or 83, is a Monarch that looks quite similar to this. So he actually saw it today. He came by the booth and was like, ooh, is that an older one, you know? And no, it's a new one. But yeah, he's fond of this look as well. Yeah.
And you also had, I don't know if it disappeared, but you also had a guitar you wanted to share with us as well. And we're hearing some of the Foderas right now, so
Fodera number 1, while we've become very known as a bass company, Fodera number 1 was in fact a guitar. And we've always made guitars. They've been a part of our product line, but we've made them on a custom order basis. So starting last year, we introduced it sort of as a more formal product, starting with our Imperial, which is our own shape. And it's really kind of a Les Paul style guitar, but done the way we want it done. Starting with, you know, using the best wood we can possibly find. Beautiful Indian rosewood, mahogany on the back, and walnut actually. But what's kind of cool with these instruments is that you can change the tone woods. So we're giving customers the opportunity within the same price point to get whatever tonal combination they need. If you wanted a maple neck and an alder body, similar to a Fender, you can get that. But it's designed, you know, so you can get the tone you need. pair of custom humbuckers from Seymour Duncan. Really unique bridge tailpiece at the air. We have a brass inset over there with a wooden cover. On the back side, something that's pretty neat is our dovetail neck joint with a heelless carve, so you can just get right up there, nothing blocking you. Incredible sounding guitar, and we're really happy with how these turned out. People are really receiving them well. So
fantastic.
And we also have my friend Will here.
Thank you, Will.
Handing over our Emperor. Obviously, this is very reminiscent of Strat style. However, it's quite different. Starting with 3-piece neck on the back, very uncommon in our industry, but something we swear by. Makes for an incredibly stable neck. Angled back headstock. That's a solid piece of ebony. That's actually not paint. Compound radius, so it's playing incredibly well. Over here on the pickups, this one is new for 2018. We introduced a humbucker in the bridge. The pickup layout's a little bit unique. Typically on our Emperor guitars, you'll see a single coil that's not angled back like a typical Strat. We actually threw it forward and angled this one. So bottom line is, from any position, you're really getting a way more balanced and even sound. And on the bridge pickup, a lot of times when you solo on the Strat pickup, it can sound a little brittle or harsh. But on this one, when we angled it up and how we wound it with Seymour Duncan, it's super beefy and really thick and rich and very usable, as well as switching systems so you can engage the neck and the bridge, or all three. And then in addition, this one with our humbucker, you can throw it as a coil tap, so you can get single coil tones out of this as well. And this bridge plate that we've designed that's magnetized adds a richness to the bridge pickup, but it's swappable, so you can swap a plate, put on your single coil, or you can throw a humbucker, and there's pull routes underneath here, so you can get pretty much anything you want out of this.
Sounds it.
Tremolo on the back, really ergonomic shape, and a rear control cavity, which a lot of Strat guys would love because it's a pain in the butt to swap out the electronics. So it's an incredible playing and feeling guitar. Really happy with how this turned out, and available obviously in a variety of colors, pick guards, things of that sort. And now for 2018 with a bird's eye maple fingerboard. It's not on this one. This one's an Indian rosewood, but we have that option available. So if you want a 70s kind of sounding Strat, you can get that sound, or an early 60s.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Where can folks go to find out more, Jordan?
So you can obviously go to Fodera.com, www.fodera.com. In addition, I mean, these are available at a wide variety of dealers, including people like Sweetwater. So, you know, you can order direct from us, you can order through our website or through our dealer network, whoever you prefer. And yeah, we hope people
Unbelievable. So they're gorgeous guitars and basses. They sound amazing. What more do you want? They're Fodera Guitars. Jordan, thank you so much for being on the show. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more with musicians on the record at the 2018 NAMM Show. I'm David Ward. See you soon.